Hey, this is Amar from TechLeatherCraft. In this video I want to review the XIT card case. I'll have links in the description if anyone is interested. These run about $5 on Amazon, and so they're pretty cheap, but they're really nicely made and they're really slimline, which I'll talk about when I compare it next to my Low Pro card case. They're made of plastic, and the deal with this is that each card is stored in its own compartment, its own little hinge mechanism there. So comparing it against the Low Pro case, you'll see that this one has 6 slots for cards to go into, and it is empty right now. So even empty, you'll see that it is actually kind of a bulky case when you're trying to shove it into a camera bag or a flat part of your camera bag. It's actually kind of hard to get in, and once you put cards in, it bulks up even more. Whereas the XIT case with 12 cards altogether, it is very slimline, and just for reference, it is half an inch thick. 0.47, whereas the Low Pro case, depending on how many cards you have in there and how much you compress it, it is 1 inch or even 3/4 inch in thickness, depending on how many cards you have in there. I really like the slimline design of this XIT case. It's very durable. It's plastic. It's hard plastic. You'll see that there's little nubs right there that allow it to snap close. Basically, that's for a really nice small package. I can easily shove this into a camera bag. In the same compartment I have a lens or a flash unit, and it just slips right on along the side of it. Really small, thin design. Because there are 2 separate sections, you could even label one for video, and you can use one for photography, depending on what you do. And you can store and just kind of organize your cards. I really like being able to organize, so once I get done shooting, all I do is flip over the card, and to me that indicates when I'm looking at my cards that those are used and the other ones are free. One other thing I'll point out is on a Low Pro case or any other kind of case that works like this is it's exposed to the elements. So when you're opening up to get a card out and it's raining or it's really windy and there's dust flying, dust and stuff can get into the cards, even the ones you don't want to use. Whereas with a case like this where it's its own separate compartment, each card is protected even when you take it out in a windy or rainy environment. It does come with these labels. I actually didn't use them, but the little rectangle labels, if you want, you can write notes and you can organize your cards in that way. The hinge mechanism on this is actually really strong. I don't see it breaking anytime soon. One quick tip is, using an X-Acto knife, you can actually cut down the middle of the hinge and you'll end up with 2 separate 6-slotted card holders. It's just really nice if you want to put something in your pocket, or if you have a crammed camera bag and a flat pocket. Even though it works fine just the way it is, if you wanted to make it even thinner, you could cut it in half. Another tip is getting the cards out. Some people in some of the reviews have complained that when you open the hinge up, you have to kind of flip the case over and hopefully it falls on your hand. What I found was the easiest way to do it is to open up the flap and basically have it loose, and then just flip the case over and let the card kind of rest in the lid section, and then take it out from there. That's probably the easiest way to get the card out without fear of dropping it. Overall, I'm really happy with the case. This is going to be my go-to memory card case. It holds a lot of cards, 12 altogether, and is thinner than most of the other card wallets, card cases that are on the market right now. It's a really nice, slim design case with a lot of positive aspects. I really like the separate compartments. I will have links in the description in case anyone is interested in ordering these. And if you're interested in tech, leathercraft, and EDC multi-tool reviews, subscribe to my channel. I'll have more reviews coming up pretty soon. Thanks.